All right, if I get this right here, you guys gotta like the video. Come on, here we go. Oh! Frick yeah! Oh my God, second try. Okay, really quick before we start this video, if you guys don't know, the last video I made, I called out Raymond Warner for a game of Scoot, and he did get back to me in the DMs, all right? So we are gonna play. Here's the DM right here. Now, unfortunately, due to COVID, he can't really travel from California, which is where he lives, to Pennsylvania, which is where I live, so we can't play at my local, but we might be playing at Woodward. I'm gonna try my best to get that video done at Woodward, at the skate park, whatever skate park it may be, but I just want to give you a heads up because maybe you guys were wondering. But anyway, back to the video. Alright, what's poppin', everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. So today, I'm actually really excited to film this because I've wanted to do this for a while, but I just never found the time to do it. Actually, that's not true. I found the time, I just figured something else to do. But today we are going to be going over the 5 things that you should absolutely never do at a skate park. Doesn't matter what you ride, scooters, rollerblades, skateboard, BMX, doesn't matter at all. You could be riding a surfboard at a skate park. And it's, I don't know, anything at a skate park. This is 5 things you never do. So we're gonna go to the skate park, obviously, because that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna literally show you what you should never do. I'm gonna try and reenact showing you what not to do, because at this point in the day, there's not gonna be many people here, or there, because it's kind of early. But yeah, so we're gonna do it. Head to the GoPro, ride a little bit, and then get into this. So get ready. All right, what's Gucci? We made it. It's actually a little bit more crowded than I thought it would be. There's more than 1, 2, there's 5 people including me. I thought there would be less. It's literally a school day. It's 1 o'clock. But in reality, probably the only people that are here had the same idea as I did to come here earlier before people got here, which I guess is smart, but at least there's not 50 people because that would make this way harder to film. But I literally have pretty much one goal before I get into these things that you really should never do at a skate park. I really want to get a flare whip on that quarter. And by the way, I switched out my deck because the Mad Gear deck that I was riding, I was doing a trick for a clip and I snapped the brake, which it's not the Mad Gear deck's fault, it's just my foot. It landed in a horrible spot. Super awkward spot. It's nothing against the physical deck of Mad Gear, but I don't have another brake that fits it, so I'm back on the Fuzion deck. And plus, I wanted to test both of them out like after each other, so like I could see which one I like better. And to me, I'm not too sure right now. They're pretty equal. This one's just a little easier to do tricks on because it's not as long, so it's less deck to actually do stuff with. But either way, I just wanted to test the other side or other deck out. And I also really want to get a flare whip on this because the other day, actually it was yesterday, before I filmed this, I did it 4th try. I think it was 2nd try on camera and 4th try on like in general, and I was super hyped. Because I mean, I'm just trying to get better at the trick, and that's what I'm doing. So we're gonna try it again, and hopefully it's even less tries, but it could also be 3 times as much. What do I like not do over the pyramid? You know, I don't 360 bar spin it that much anymore. I used to do that a lot. And on the way back, we'll do like a oppo bar. I don't do those either. Dude, if I die on that, oh God, freaking body is coming. 360 bar, and then we just turn around, and what did I say, oppo bar spin? Oh God. Holy crap, that was sketch. Jeez, that took like 8 times longer than it should have. And I think at some point, I want to try and do a whip rewind over this. Not heel rewind like this, the other way, so whip to oppo whip. And I can very easily just do it over something like this. But I just want to try it over the big hip, or the pyramid. You know what, we'll just hug it. Here we go. Ouch. By the way, my knee pads are pretty much pointless, at least the left one. Look at that, it's just literally straight foam. I need new ones. So legit, the pads don't even do much. They just cushion it. I don't slide it all, so it like hurts way more than it should. All right, give this another go. Come on. Oh, I was closer. 3rd time's the charm for our Willie. Here we go. Oh yeah. New learn. Let's go. Sweet. I don't know why that was easier than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be way harder because the last time I tried it was not that easy. Bar, backflip double, or backflip stall. That was not what I wanted, but still. And then front 450. Oh, that is so awkward. Front flip. Fry whip. Butter. Okay. I think we're gonna give this flare whip a look, and then we're gonna get into these 5 things that you really should freaking never do at the skate park. I've said that like 4 times. 1 flare just for a quick measure. Okie doke, here goes nothing. I'm gonna point the camera down so you can see the whip if that helps at all, but here we go. almost. Just pull back a little bit harder, we'll be chilling. All right, if I get this right here, you guys gotta like the video. Come on, here we go. Oh! Frick yeah! Oh my God, second try. Oh, let's friggin' go. Oh, I'm so proud of that. Only 2 tries. Dude, that was easier than the friggin' whip rewind over the friggin' pyramid. Let's go. All right, here we go. 5 things you should never, ever, ever do at a skate park. All right, what's good? We're on the big camera. I'm super happy on that flare whip, like I said. As you probably tell, I was freaking out. But here are 5 things that you should never do at a skate park. And these 5 rules apply to anybody at a skate park. I don't care if you're not riding anything at all. You're just standing there watching people. If you ride a skateboard, a scooter, BMX, rollerblades, whatever the heck it is, you gotta follow these rules, okay? Now, I'm not the one who really should be telling, well, here, let me just get to my point. So some of these rules are very substantial, and then some of them are more for just the park than the other people and you around it. One thing you should definitely, and I mean definitely do, when you bring food, drinks, whatever it is to a skate park, unfortunately sometimes like dudes bring like cigarettes and gross stuff like that. I don't know why the hell you guys do that. But if you bring anything like that, throw it in the goddamn trash can, okay? And I guarantee you your skate park has a trash can. And if it doesn't have one in the area, there's literally one probably like less than 500 feet away. Look, trash can here, trash can right there, trash can right there, okay? You could be anywhere at the park and literally there's a trash can. It's so easy and it's just so simple, and people are just lazy. So stop being lazy, clean up your park, because if you don't, it will make you and everybody at the skate park look bad because there's trash everywhere. And plus, another downside to that is if your township or whoever runs your park sees it, they could close the park because it's so messy. Because that shows them nobody's taking care of it, which gives them a reason to get rid of it because it's not being taken care of, you know what I mean? So just throw your freaking crap away. It's not that hard. People tend to hide their trash like down there or on the other ramps like behind there. So just throw your freaking trash away. You were taught that in elementary school. You should be able to freaking obey that as a 32-year-old. All right, so that's rule number 1. Now rule number 2. Well, not really much of a rule, but just something you shouldn't do. Actually, wait a second, hold up. I gotta go get something for this. Okay, so right here, I have this thing called wax, all right? This is what basically makes anything slippery. So you can use it on like a ledge here, a ledge there, a ledge there, a rail, a hub, whatever, a quarter, maybe, whatever it may be. Here's what I'm really trying to say. You see how this is all one like color / material? Because you can grind the side. Whatever you do, stop waxing the top, because that makes it extremely slippery, super dangerous, and just stupid. Like, come on. So you have wax, and this is literally like a half a donut or like a third of a donut piece of wax that smells like vanilla. Just don't wax anything that you're not gonna grind. I don't care if you're gonna power slide across, because you could easily power slide across this. Don't wax something that you're not gonna grind. So if you're gonna wax it, wax the corner like that, where you actually grind your trucks, your deck. Here's another thing about waxing stuff. Only give it 1 layer, unless it's like literally been rusty for 5 years. If there's a ledge like this, and you do that, and I mean, plastic slides twice as good as metal. So I'm just telling you right now, if you have wax it once up and once down. Don't do any more than that, because then you're just gonna kill yourself because it's too slippery. And another thing on the topic of wax, don't wax ramps, okay? For the same exact reason you wouldn't wax the top of a ledge, okay? Like, don't wax a pyramid, don't wax the top of it, don't wax the quarter. Never do that, okay? Because you're just come on. What tells you to do that? I don't understand. Okay, that's the second thing you should never do at a skate park. Let me put this back. Okay, so number 3 on the things that you should never do at a skate park. Well, this is really hard to, it's like almost impossible to avoid, but just try your best to avoid this. Whether you're on a skateboard, BMX, rollerblades, scooter, it does not matter to me at all. Whatever you do, before you go down a ramp, any ramp, I don't care, honestly, I don't even care if it's flat. As long as you're going up to something that multiple people, yeah, and in fact, even if you're doing it yourself, just watch where you're going, okay? Look in front of you, behind you, to the left, to the right, like all the way up in the sky. You never know what can fall from the sky. Just look where you're going. And this applies to everybody, like I said, because I get snaked all the time by skaters, BMX, rollerblades, scooters. You get snaked by everybody. I don't know what the heck the meme is, scooter kid snake. Yeah, it's kids snake, okay? You notice how like every kid at the skate park that's under the age of like 8 or 9 doesn't actually have etiquette, which that makes sense. They're literally 8 or 9. And like all the old dudes get all triggered because, oh, he's not being smart or anything. He just doesn't know any better. So yeah, and along the lines with that, the 4th rule you should always follow, or you should just never do at a skate park. Again, try to avoid doing it. It also has to do with snaking. If you get snaked, don't get super angry, okay? Be nice to the person, because most of the time, if you get snaked by a little kid and you yell at them, they're gonna be traumatized for their whole life. And think about that if it was you. If you're 40 years old, you find like an 8-foot dude yelling at you, you're gonna be scared, okay? Think about it, it's the exact same way for a kid. So if you do get snaked, no matter what you got snaked by, okay? I don't give a crap what you got snaked by. Of course, they have to move a whole block of ledge right now. Okay, so if you get snaked, just be nice to the person, all right? I mean, honestly, no matter if I snake somebody, if they snake me, I apologize. I don't care if it was my fault or not. I don't give a crap if you don't like the person, if you don't like what they're riding, which I don't understand. They're just having fun. Like, come on. Unless it happens like 80 times, then you can tell them something, because if it happens 80 times, they probably don't know they're actually doing it, because I don't know anybody who purposely snakes somebody. But yeah, that's pretty much the fourth one. Now, the fifth one kind of has two parts, I guess you could say, but here's the first one. And this pretty much only applies for skaters and scooters, or sometimes BMX, but mainly just skaters and scooters. Pay attention. Never, ever do this. Never put your scooter, your BMX, or your skateboard like that on the coping unless you're literally gonna go in a quarter of a second, all right? This goes to every scooter rider, every BMX rider, skateboarder, because most of the time the people that do this are just straight new and they don't actually know it's a bad thing. So don't do this, okay? Don't hang your scooter like this, like that, unless you're gonna drop in literally less than a second. So don't do it on a quarter pipe, don't do it on a little quarter pipe, don't do it on a bank, a pyramid, whatever the heck it may be, don't do it. Because not only are you just in the way, nobody can go where they want to go. If you're like on the coping right here, nobody can go above you unless they're absolutely ridiculous and they just decide to show you up and jump over you. Because, I mean, I would love to do that, but I don't think these quarter pipes are big enough to the point where I can jump that high. This is what will happen if you do what I'm doing. If you do this and you hang your scooter over and don't drop in, this is what'll happen. Tom is going to demonstrate. See? He can't get off the ramp, all right? So that's just a selfish thing you shouldn't do, okay? Don't do it, ever. Here's something that also relates to that, which is like the half of the fifth one, or the last half of the fifth thing. Okay, again, this applies to everybody, not just scooter riders. It literally applies to everybody. Do not ever leave your stuff just laying around, okay? I don't care if you're going to get a drink for a half a second. Don't leave that there. Because one, it could break because somebody could jump on it. And then if they jump on it, they could get freaking bodied and get really hurt. Okay, I'm going to show you what's going to happen if you leave your stuff on the floor. Tom's going to demonstrate again. See? He almost got seriously. Are you okay, Tom? So do not leave your stuff there because he could have gotten hurt. Now, obviously that was scripted, but I just wanted to show you what I meant. All right, there are your 5.5 things to never freaking do at a skate park, okay? If you paid attention and you follow these rules, you'll be completely fine. Nobody will hate you unless they're an absolute just straight up jerk. I don't got much else to say. I think I'll catch you guys next time. Later.
If we not in love, can we just pretend? I don't want to cut, so I tap my skin. Feel too much and I want it to end. Ask me about my problems, where the fuck I begin. Always want to talk, so she